Welcome back to the Triumph series, HYROX edition, episode 5. In today's episode, we are going to the track to go through a session for our HYROX doubles in December. My HYROX partner is a lot faster than me in every single run that we've done. So the goal is to run at a pace similar to his pace for 1 kilometer intervals. So it's not about trying to get faster this time, it's just about trying to stay consistent when my legs start hurting and everything starts falling apart. As long as I can finish each rep at a similar pace to what we started at, it'll be a triumph.
You say this is our cure. You want hardcore. I'm on the floor. It's so good, we have it all. Just remember, baby, we will rise and fall. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. I can't be stopped now, I can't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop.
Right, it's very windy and the session is 6 by 1 kilometer efforts with a 60-second rest, and then to finish off it's 400 meters for 4 reps. Like, my goal is to run every kilometer at a 4:10 kilometer pace, and then the 400 meters is to get under 4 minutes, even with like the really short rest, to go under that. I really want to be able to run a sub 20-minute 5k, and that's always, like, as I'm doing these sessions, in the back of my mind, because I'm just like, what would I do to train for that specific, not just for the HYROX kilometers, but like to run a 5k in under 20 minutes. And I think these sessions are ideal, so like, hopefully if all goes well, I'll run 6 kilometers in total at the pace of a 4:10, which would be faster than my current 5k PB. So we will see. I've got a shooting pain in the top of my ribs. Top of my ribs. Top of my ribs. Right here. It only hurts when I'm running. When I'm walking or standing still, it doesn't hurt. I ran into the gym this morning. I thought I was going to be late, and I got a shooting pain then. And I was like, it'll be nothing. It still hurts. So I've got a baggy t-shirt on to run in the wind. It's like a parachute. All right. And once I change my shoes, I'll stretch my hips and then I'll just go. Get started. I really need to work on my hamstring flexibility. I think if I did that, I'd take like 2 minutes off my 5k just off being able to stretch.
Did I see your light slip by on the day it all went down? Was it all for the shameless greed of a psycho clown? Spiral staircase, burning house, the mind's a deserted rave.
Every time I get around the corner to into the wind on the 2 laps, my Garmin just pops up and goes bit too slow. Ah, there's wind. I seriously can't. Like, this is why I don't say a word when I'm doing the HYROX sessions. Welcome to checkpoint 5. We've realised that I ramble on quite a lot in the checkpoints, so we have now got a 2-minute timer which starts now. In this checkpoint, I want to talk about my philosophies that I had in business and how the business is going. We started off with the whole motto of, I really wanted to put some things into perspective and just focus on some main areas. And then one that I wanted to be true to myself was always be nice. So I can't stress the importance, and like, I can't stress enough the importance of being nice to everyone that I'm coaching and I meet, and everyone on a daily basis. I think it's nice to know that everyone that I currently coach, if they're asked about me and they're asked like how they would describe us after they've finished saying that I to say terrible dad jokes and I'm really sarcastic. They eventually get to, he's just a caring person that is nice to you all the time, which is how I wanted this to go. The whole point of this checkpoint was to say that the business is moving in a direction which I'm really, really proud of, where every client is happy with the coaching, but more importantly, they feel comfortable in every single session and they are getting the treatment that they deserve from me as a person as well. All about mindset, about confidence, about how they feel when they're in the gym. Everything is pretty good. In terms of everyday life, I think if you have the potential and can be nice in any way, shape or form, it could be saying yes when it asks if you want to donate to charity on the card machine. It could be not doing what that kid did this morning and refusing to wave at me even though I stopped at the zebra crossing. Gave off 5 seconds of my day for him and he didn't even wave. But yeah, just anything that you can do, it'll give you that relief as well to know that you've done a good deed for the day. And I think after we've cropped a little bits out, I've just literally hit the timer. So thank you for watching this checkpoint and we'll crack on with the rest of the video. I did the 6 1Ks. The third one I started to feel my legs being a bit heavy, and then the last 2 there was just nothing left in my legs, and then the 5th one I started to complain, like to Kane, and then immediately stopped myself and thought, like, the one thing I was disappointed in myself in the most in the HYROX that I did solo was like my attitude when something didn't go right, and I had to change the plan like on the spot and just suffer for the rest of the race instead of going at the paces I wanted. So I just really quickly snapped out of that and was like, right, your legs are sore, it's fine, just push your heart rate up and go from there. That's what I did. Just push my heart rate up as high as I physically can while my legs are absolutely dying. So normally when my heart rate's at like 180, my running pace is like 405. Today it was like 430 at the same heart rate. But again, my legs are really tired, so I'm trying not to like put myself down too much and just think, if it was in the HYROX and your legs were tired and you started complaining like this, the same thing would happen. That happened in London, so just stay positive. I've got the 400s. I'm not expecting to get the times I wanted for these 400s, but I'll try my best and see what we can get. The track after my intervals this morning to try and see how the fatigue on my legs would play a part in the running and try and challenge myself. It was very, very difficult. I've got the same problem with this lace that I had with that stupid gel. What are these made out of? Oh my god. What's happening? Sorry. Right there, yeah, I got it. Wow, Jesus. If anyone wants to not have your shoelaces come untied in a race, get these Sauconys. Jesus. Yes, that was extremely difficult because my legs are heavy. I think it would have been a hard session regardless, because the 60 seconds rest is nowhere near long enough for what I need aerobically to fully recover. So trying to hold a pace, I thought I picked the right pace, but I don't think I picked the right pace. I think I should have went a little bit, tiny bit slower to stay more consistent. Just means that next time I come back I can change a few things and try and get an even better session in. The hardest part was running around a bend into the wind. I'm trying to tell myself that in a stadium where the HYROX is, there's no breeze, so I shouldn't be worried about that. But that was really, really difficult when I was going around. Apart from that, it was a good session. I definitely worked hard, which was the whole point. So I'm happy about that. So to sum up today, didn't quite hold the pace I was after, but I'm really happy with the effort. The wind definitely made it tough, but it won't be there on the race day, so not to worry. I stayed focused, pushed through, definitely learnt a lot about where I'm at. So every session like this is progress, and as long as we're making progress, it's a triumph. Feel right at home next to these bins. Yeah? You feel unlocked immediately. What are these made out of?